Hello everybody and welcome to another Mystery Box Function Challenge. In the purple mystery box there is some math and your challenge is to figure out what it is. You can use the link in the description if you want to try this out on your own, and when you've got an idea come on back and see if we get the same thing. Alright, let's start with a 0. Okay, so 0 gives us -2. How about a 1? 1 gives us -6. How about a 2? Oh wow, so 2, we're down at -18, so that's way off the graph. I am seeing a pattern there. It looks like we're multiplying by 3, or well, let's try a 3 and see if we get that same pattern. Yeah, 18 times 3 is 54, and we're down at -54. Let's back up into the negatives. Let's try a -1. And that is -2/3. Okay, and how about a -2? And that's -0.22, so that's actually -2/9. And yeah, it looks like the multiply by 3 thing continues on. So if you have 2/9 here and you multiply that by 3, you'd get 2/3. If you take 2/3 and you multiply by 3, you're going to end up at negative in -2. -2/3 multiplied by 3 is -2, etc. So I think we've got one of these patterns where you're multiplying between each step. So times 3, etc. That means it's an exponential, and your base of your exponent is 3. So 3 to the x is part of this. It's not the whole thing, though. And we can know that because at 0, 3 to the 0 should be 1, because anything to the 0 power is 1. And it's not, it's -2. So my guess here is that we've got a multiplier of -2. So it would be -2 times 3 to the x. Let's see if that pans out with the other points we've got here. Let's put in a 1. So -2 times 3 to the first power. Well, 3 to the first power is just 3. 3 times -2 is -6. That's what we get there. How about a 2? -2 times 3 to the 2, or squared. Well, 3 squared is 9, times -2 is -18, and that's what we've got. So this looks to be working. Let's just try something in the negatives just to double check. So let's put in a -1. So I've got a -2 times 3 to the -1. When you take a number to the -1 power, it makes the fraction upside down. So thinking of this as 3/1, now it becomes 1/3, and we've still got this -2 times it. So we're going to get -2/3, -2/3, and that's exactly what we've got here, that -0.6 repeating. So I think we've got it. This is an exponential. It's been flipped upside down by this negative sign here, and then multiplied by 2. But its base is 3 because you multiply by 3 in every step. Let's go ahead and take a look, make sure we're right. Yeah, -2 times 3 to the x, and then we can graph that as well. And there you go. You've got that typical exponential curve. It's just flipped upside down because of that negative sign. Well, how did that go for you? Were you thinking exponential? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.